You are being haunted by ghosts of your own making. Most of your exhaustion does not come from the work you did today. It comes from the 10 different versions of tomorrow you played out in your head. You are tired because you have fought 100 battles that never happened against people who weren't there, over outcomes that do not exist. You suffer more in your imagination than you ever will in reality. This is the verdict of a life lived without mental discipline. We treat our anxieties as if they are prophecies, but they are merely hallucinations. You are sacrificing the only thing you actually possess, this present moment, for a future that is not guaranteed to arrive and will likely look nothing like your fears. Anxiety is the interest you pay on a debt you may never even owe. It is a form of arrogance. You believe you can predict the chaos of the world. You believe that by worrying you are somehow preparing. You are not. You are only weakening your resolve for when the real challenge finally stands before you. A man who fears he will suffer already suffers because he fears. Consider the things you worried about a year ago. How many of those catastrophes actually took place? And for the ones that did your worry help you navigate them? Or did it simply leave you trembling and sleep-deprived when the time came to act? The Stoic mind understands a simple, brutal truth. You do not move through time. You only ever exist in the now. When the future comes, you will meet it with the same weapons of reason that you use today. To fret about it now is to drop your shield before the enemy has even appeared. We spend our lives rehearsing for tragedies that never cast us in their play. You imagine the loss of your job, the end of a relationship, or the decline of your health. You feel the sting of these events before they occur. In doing so, you are volunteering for pain. You are choosing to be miserable today because you might be miserable next month. This is not foresight. It is a lack of self-control. Marcus Aurelius sat at the head of the most powerful empire on earth, facing plagues, wars, and betrayal. He did not write about manifesting a better tomorrow. He wrote about the fortress of the mind. He told himself, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." The weapons of reason are not complicated. They are the ability to look at a situation and strip it of its narrative. When you feel anxiety rising, it is because you have added a story to the facts. The fact is, you have a meeting tomorrow. The story is, you might fail, lose your reputation, and end up destitute. The story is what causes the pain. The fact is neutral. A disciplined man deals with facts. A weak man is hunted by stories. To regain your strength, you must learn to kill the story. Focus only on what is directly in front of you. If you can breathe, if you can think, if you can take one step, you are winning. The rest is noise. Look at your current environment. Right now, in this second, are you in physical danger? Are you starving? Is the ceiling collapsing? Usually, the answer is no. In this exact moment, you are actually fine. The discomfort you feel is a projection. You are dragging the weights of tomorrow into the light of today and then complaining that today is heavy. Detach yourself from the outcome. If you do your work with excellence and the business fails, you have still succeeded in the only area that matters, your own character. If you speak your truth and you are rejected, you have still succeeded in your integrity. Anxiety thrives on the need for a specific result. The Stoic finds peace by realizing that results are often outside of his command. You command your effort. You command your intent. You command your reaction. Beyond that, the world will do what the world does. When you stop trying to police the universe, your anxiety has nowhere to live. Practice the discipline of the worst case. If the thing you fear actually happens, what then? You will adapt. You will endure. You have survived every worst day of your life so far. Your track record for getting through difficult things is 100%. Stop treating yourself like a fragile glass ornament that the future might break. Treat yourself like the iron that is forged by the heat. The uncertainty of the future is not a threat. It is the natural state of existence. To demand certainty is to demand a lie. Accept that you do not know what will happen. Embrace the ambiguity. When you stop needing to know, you stop needing to worry. You become a man who can stand in the middle of a storm and remain unmoved because his stability doesn't come from the weather. It comes from the ground beneath his feet. The next time your mind begins to drift into the what-ifs, pull it back with force. Do not be gentle with yourself. Realize that every second you spend in an imaginary future is a second you have stolen from your real life. Be here. Act now. Solve the problem that is actually on your desk, not the one that might be there in 6 months. The future is nothing more than a series of presents that haven't arrived yet. If you master this moment, you will master them all. Quiet your mind. Tighten your grip on your own impulses. The world is chaotic, but you are not the world. You are the observer. You are the discipline. You are the man who stays grounded while the rest of the world chases shadows. Lay down the burden of things that haven't happened. They are not yours to carry. Return to the present. This is where your power lives. This is where you are free.